everybody, this is Alicia, the Elemental Priestess 44. I've been missing for a little bit in terms of the messages, but the messages have been coming through. I've been able to communicate more through my body recently, as you'll have seen from my channel, but it's good to be back, and the messages have been coming through fast and furious, and I have been working with my guides and Archangel Michael to just move the energy and work with the cosmos. You know what I'm talking about. Plenty of astrologers out there to let us know what's going on. So the message that I wanted to bring through today is directed at those, it's a specific message, so it may resonate or may not. It's for the group of daughters that seem to be reaching out for assistance, and the Pleiades are answering through energies like mine. So if this resonates with you, it's for you, and if it doesn't, you can leave it. There may be something specific for you, or there may not be. Specifically, Archangel Michael wants you to know that he is with you, and if you would like to call on him, he and his legions of angels, he is available to you. I'm seeing this group. Okay, first of all, they're showing me how two things: mind control. Mind control is one thing, and then they're showing me the five senses. So what they're saying is temporal. So we're so used to 3D, which is important, and we're used to perceiving the world through our thoughts, through the mind, through our senses, touch, taste, feel, smell, all those things. But what they're showing me is that they're showing me basically energy streams, and it looks like light. It looks like light streams. I don't want to quite say the matrix, because it's not showing in kind of like codes and numbers. Well, actually, it's more sacred symbols is what I'm seeing, and it's kind of like I'm hearing the unseen. So when you have been able to purify your energies enough, clarity is luxury. Clarity gives you the space to be able to see that. So when you've cleared away other people's energies and have paired back your energy to your own sacred space, that's when you're able to come into contact with it. So part of it, so they're explaining this to me, it's part of the purification process of our systems. They're also talking about, they're giving me that ESP. So back in the day, or not back in the day, but I haven't heard that term ESP used so much recently, I guess because all psychic and astrology and all that kind of stuff, esoteric has gone so mainstream compared to what it used to be. The occult is so mainstream compared to what it used to be. And what they're saying is that this extrasensory, that new senses are coming online. They're being activated through crystals in the bloodstream and through these sacred symbols. You're being brought online, and the way they're showing me these energies that have been installed, these daughters, they're showing me them as they're giving me rainbow warrior and strategically incarnated in across the planet. They're showing me how their energies above the planet, like when they're activated and in their, it doesn't mean that they're all going to come together in a cohesive group. That's not what it means. It means that when they tap into their energy, which is authentically being in their own energy of who they are and working with the divine on the divine plan and navigating everybody else's journey of that, obviously, because they're all around as well. When these are, and basically that's life, that's every person. But the way they're able to kind of, it's like if they're able to draw a map of these people for me, and what they're showing me is they're all connected on the surface of the earth, like this beautiful, beautiful web of light, of energy, of light. And it's like tree root systems, and they're showing me that on the inside as well. And they're showing me that these two groups actually the way the coding is being distributed to this group. Two distinctive paths I'm being shown. One is coding that is being brought online to really connect with inner earth, and all of the technologies and mysticism that happens in that realm. And through the activation of the delivery of these codes and the reception and these daughters' parts of purifying their energy and being able to, in that space, being able to not be around low vibrational people, not because low vibrational people are bad. And when I say low vibrational people, I mean acting from a space of selfishness, egoicness, rigidity, like not going in line with kind of, you know what I mean, yeah. For like maybe, kind of that selfish place. Anyway, you know what I mean. Don't need to get into it. And then the other path that I'm seeing is these very connected to the earth, Mother Gaia, very connected to the body, very, very, I'm seeing them as more the kind of new moon goddess path, the tantrikas, and bringing back that feminine energy through a lot of honoring the body, and through very, very, very more Venusian themes, I want to say. It feels like there's one group who are more kind of like, I'm getting Atlantean inner earth vibe from, and then there's another group that I'm getting more kind of like the goddess, the earth angel, but very much galactic. But I mean, these are all starseeds. There's no question. And have lived lives. I'm getting very Venusian, like on the earth, very connected to Venus. But all of these are under the umbrella of harmonizing the masculine and the feminine energies together in the human experience. And that is needed. We needed to have, I'm being told, we needed to have the individual human experience and the splitting of the male and the female, the masculine and the feminine energies, so that we could play with them and experience them and understand them and look at them and hold them and revere them and do the things that we did to them. And now it's time for the reconstitution and the coming together. In order to, it's like a harvest, in order to progress to the 5D, we'll be in a collective state at that stage. And many beings have come down to help and navigate us through that process. So I am being told to wrap it up. But what I'm being, two things I'm being directed to share. So chain reaction. So the absolute off the charts nonsense that was directed at many in this group has caused a chain reaction, chain reaction, chain reaction, chain reaction, chain reaction. And things are accelerating. Not only is that happening in this group, but it's happening in the collective wide. That's why they're saying chain reaction. It's, the ripple effect, but it's exponential in all directions, like infinitely. So they're also directing me to this concept. They're like polarization. So as we talked about this a little bit a couple of videos ago, polarization, because of the rate of ascension for many, the whiplash of the ego, of those who cannot, literally just haven't got it in their constitution because they haven't built the foundation, they haven't built the engine, they haven't built the structure to be able to take them through. Those are being pulled back down magnetically, and that's polarization. But here's where it gets interesting. Remember we talked about before, everything is a portal. By not doing that, they're being polarized down here. And those who've done the work, portalization. The difference between polarization, the splitting apart, and the portalization, the ascension, is T. It's the truth. You want to be on the side of the truth to ascend. And that's where they want me to leave it with you. So grateful. Thank you, whoever you are in this group, for incarnating. You are blessed. You are loved. If you have not found your soul fam yet, it's bubbling. It's coming. Thank you for your service. So, have an amazing, and those of you in the remit, like a bit of support, a shout out. And and another thing, shout out to all of the readers who have gone ahead. Oh, they're like, we're training. We've been training you. And I've noticed that a lot of readers have moved away from one style to another style, and they're like, we're zooming out. They're working with all of us, and a lot of it is seeing how that's playing out on the internet, for example, gives us kind of a good trajectory of our collective progress, is the way they're showing it to me. Just so amazingly cool. The other thing is they're saying with the mind control thing as well, because you're anyone who's connected into this is probably doing a lot and has probably purged a lot. So you're kind of you're kitty litter for the nasties, basically. So it behooves you to learn psychic protection, learns what works for you, and to, Emerson said, stand guard at the portal of your mind. So I'm just going to leave it there. Okay, everyone.